Going on, guys? It is September 9th, 2024. Recording this video for you guys on the first day of Monday Night Football for the entire NFL season. So I'm super excited. I've been traveling the last couple days, so if my voice sounds like crap, that's why, because I was screaming so hard at the Boise State and Oregon game, which in reality, I did not scream that hard at all. I maybe screamed twice for an Ashton Genty touchdown or a turnover that Boise State had. So literally have no idea why my voice feels shot or sounds bad, but it is what it is. That way you guys know, and I don't sound like something else to you guys. But I'm super stoked to be here. We have so much football to cover. I'll kind of talk about my stats so far and what I've done in VIP and how we're getting the bag. So basically want to go over that with you guys, plus the Jets 49ers look and what I think about it. And a couple other things. So first and foremost, I am doing a promo code right now. It's the same promo code I've been doing for 75% off my group. I'm doing it for the rest of this week for Monday Night Football into Thursday Night Football. Okay. Use promo code JETS and you get 75% off on my VIP football season pass or my VIP group in general for any like month, day, year type of pass that you want. And I'm doing this because, first of all, it's first week of football. Lots of crazy things are happening. Um, we're still trying to figure out teams and stats and players and things like that. And so I want to make sure everybody's having a great opportunity to get in on this and make the most return possible. And so, anyways, that's why I'm doing this promo for you guys. We've already been hitting a couple slips in VIP, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. So super important to pay attention and be involved with us. Okay. So you can go to winnable.com/sniper sky locks. You'll find all those right there. Another thing too, guys, I appreciate the love and support that you guys have been giving me so far here on YouTube. So any comment, like, and subscribing to the channel, it helps a ton. It allows me to make more content for you guys and talk about sports, and give you guys a piece of knowledge that I know about when it comes to football or for basketball. So I really appreciate it. Also, you can find me on Instagram. I definitely respond to Instagram DMs, TikTok, and on X. Okay, so find me on there, guys. It's the same handle, Sniper Sky Locks, and definitely give me a follow so that way you guys can keep up with the content. I post free picks practically every day. That way you guys can go lock those in. And then I always do different specials or promos for my VIP group. So definitely pay attention to that. Okay. But really quick, so in other interesting news, Tyreek Hill, before I get into anything, was arrested yesterday. That's it's just crazy if you think about it. So I mean, we can look this up here. Tyreek Hill detained. If you guys are over on Twitter or anything like that, um, you'll know that Tyreek was detained. But yeah, pretty crazy. Like, here's some video evidence right here. The police pull him over in his McLaren. He's literally on his way to the stadium. And I don't know what was said back and forth. Um, but Tyreek was taken out of his car, thrown on the ground, and then detained, which is just so sad to see. And he made a good point in one of his in his regards talking about the situation with the police. He talked about, man, what if he wasn't Tyreek Hill? Would he have gotten away, or what would be the situation? So it's just really unfortunate to see. But of course, Tyreek being Tyreek, he made a complete joke out of it after he had a great football game and win against the Jags at Hard Rock Stadium. He was able to do a crazy touchdown celebration where he put his hands behind his back. Oops. put his hands right behind his back right here in the game and, basically showed off like, hey, he's just a jokester. It's crazy. I mean, Tyreek's so creative. He knows how to draw attention. He knows how to draw media. He's so good at what he does in the sport. He's a talker too. Do you think Tyreek Hill has some of the best touchdown celebrations in the league? I'd love to know if you guys think so, or if somebody else is a better touchdown celebrator. Let me know in the comments. I think I have a couple people in mind, but I don't want to give those away yet. I want to see what you guys think. But yeah, anyways, Tyreek detained, doesn't stop him, goes and has a great game. And speaking of that, I was hopeful that he was going to play too, especially on a sports betting side. Tyreek has been my guy to make some money this weekend. He's made me some money already this weekend. So, Tyreek, thank you for getting out of your situation. I mean the best for you, but man, thank you so much for helping us make a bag. So that was big. But yeah, let's talk transitioning real quick. So Jets, 49ers are tonight. I got a couple situation. Well, I got a couple thoughts about this situation. So Jets are on the road. They're at Levi Stadium in San Francisco. And it's favored by the 49ers to win, 63 to 36 type of percentile in terms of the matchup predictor. So they're predicting 49ers to win, especially because they're home. Okay. They were also in the Super Bowl last year, returned a ton of guys, etc. So, we will see. My thoughts behind this are pretty simple. I think Brock Purdy, well, it also even says right here, McCaffrey's questionable. I personally have not been betting on McCaffrey this week because of his questionable status. Now, I think he's going to play, and I think he's going to still get the ball a ton, quite honestly. But when I locked in my picks, I wasn't thinking about Christian as someone who's going to play for sure just because of his questionable status. So I didn't really lock him in anything that I did. However, I still think with the strength of the 49ers, they have a good ground game. They got great passing. They got good receivers. They have an amazing defense. I think they're going to be a really, really tough matchup, especially at home, because they always are. And they're obviously going to be a top 4 or 5 team contending in the league. So for something like the 49ers, I think they're going to be favored to win this game for sure, which is going to cause the Jets to possibly have to play from behind during the game. The Jets have better throwing capabilities anyway with Aaron Rodgers. Now that he's back, I'm expecting Rodgers, with all the media slander he's been getting throughout the last year, especially for his injury and the COVID stuff. He's been very controversial. I think there's gonna be a lot of eyes on Rodgers to really perform tonight. And he's so competitive that I think he really is he's going to step up. He's going to make it happen. And he's going to bring Garrett Wilson with him. I think Garrett Wilson's going to be this top receiver tonight, get almost 10 or 10 targets tonight. And look, Tyreek Hill right here with the celebration. Yeah, so I think Garrett Wilson's for sure going to get a lot of targets tonight, as well as Rodgers having a good game. So the Rodgers Wilson that I locked in on my VIP group, okay? It is locked in on there for you guys, okay? And you guys can go find that for yourself. But I've punched in Rodgers and Garrett Wilson together in many different slips, but I think they're gonna go over tonight. So that's my free pick for you guys for Monday Night Football is Rodgers. And Garrett Wilson going to go over. Okay. So if you were to look at these two guys, so this is what Rodgers' spread is right here. Wilson's right here. Wilson's spread really hasn't changed. It changed by 1 point or 1 receiving yard. Rodgers has changed by 4. I'm still taking him over. I think he's absolutely going to crush this line. So I'm expecting these guys to be a dynamic duo, as well as play from behind possibly a little bit. I still think McCaffrey probably will stay, or McCaffrey will probably play. So I'm gonna take him over on a rushing or receiving touchdown. He's just gonna have so many opportunities to carry the ball tonight. So I like him doing that. Um, and it's a Green Goblin play too. So I'm gonna take this on the over. Now, I locked all my picks on Sleeper today for my free pick video for you guys. But let me find pass completions here. So the over under on Sleeper for Brock Purdy is 21.5. So 21 or under. Obviously, if he gets 21 on prize picks, like it's pretty much a voided pick, pretty much. But I think he's gonna have less of an opportunity. I think with the lead that potentially San Francisco will have, and also having Christian McCaffrey most likely probably play. Um, and he's gonna have a lot of opportunities to get the ball and make plays. They'll probably do a lot of different, jet sweep options with Debo Samuel. That's kind of how San Francisco is. They keep you honest. They're not someone who's like, let's air raid this thing out. They're gonna switch it up a little bit with Debo running jet sweeps, Brandon Ayuk with jet sweeps, with short passes with Kittle, with some long play actions. Um, and then obviously McCaffrey's their playmaker. He's one of the best players in the league. He's gonna make a play happen. So if I were to look at four picks that I really, really like for tonight's game, I like Garrett Wilson and Rodgers going over on receiving and passing. I like McCaffrey scoring a touchdown, either catching it or rushing it in. And I like Brock Purdy going under pass completions. I just think he's not going to air it out as much tonight. He'll get close to this number for sure. I think he'll land anywhere between 17 and 20 pass completions, but I think he's just going to be under. And I like doing $5 units. So $5 units to 32.50 is going to be the winner tonight. So this is what I have on prize picks for you guys. You can also find these picks on Sleeper, which I locked those in on my free pick videos for you guys. So that's gonna be pretty easy. So right here too, guys, really quick, I did a weekend pass for everybody, and that weekend pass expires today to access all my VIP picks. So this really isn't going to apply for you guys today. But overall, right here, I'm still continuing the promo for a little bit longer for you guys. And I extended more slips. I'm sorry, more spots to open up for people that want these slips. But we're cashing out right now. Okay. We have VIP options here, and we have the NFL and college football season pass right here. I'm doing it for 75% off. Okay, that's massive. 75% off using code JETS. Okay, that'll give you guys a spot in here. So go lock those in for sure. So that way you guys aren't missing out on any plays and you're making money along the way. Okay. Um, but yeah, for tonight, guys, when the Jets and the 49ers play, I had last night on Sunday Night Football, Puka Nakua and Matthew Stafford paired up together with Garrett Wilson and Rodgers tonight. And Puka has already been injured, so PrizePicks, thank goodness, reboosted his pick, so we can still have a chance to win. Stafford hit his over on yards passing, so that's good. All we need is Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers to hit their overs tonight, and we cash out another VIP slip. Okay. I also cashed out a VIP slip on Saturday night with Oregon and Boise State. Okay. Ashton Genty went over his rushing yards, and Dylan Gabriel and Tez Johnson went under on passing and receiving. So we're winning slips, guys, and I have two more that are pending right now. I also took Garrett Wilson and Eric Rodgers paired up with Tua and Tyreek, which they clearly hit their overs on passing and receiving. So hoping for a good game tonight. Hoping for my guys to hit those slips. And I'll be honest, I think one of these slips should hit. Okay. If one of these slips hits, just one, I will be down 1 unit, or like almost like 3/4 of a unit, basically, in terms of all the plays that I called out for the weekend. But if these two slips cash out, then I will be up 1 unit. Okay, so we're right there with all the great opportunities just getting started for football season. I would say I had a pretty average, not even average. I had a below average weekend. Wasn't terrible. It felt like it was terrible at times, but I'm still going to be able to be very, very close to either breaking even or potentially profiting. So it really does depend on the Monday Night Football tonight. But really, guys, I called out some amazing picks that it was just a bad weekend for a lot of the top sports bettors. And it really wasn't a sexy weekend. So, we called out the right picks. They were supposed to happen based on our analysis and data, especially mine. And I was right there. However, it just doesn't always go our way. We can only do so much. However, what's crazy is even with all that going on, we're practically going to break even, if not go up a unit. So after this weekend, after tonight's game, we'll see how it goes. So anyways, come in, guys. Subscribe to the season pass or the VIP week, day, year, quarter, or month option and use code JETS and you will get 75% off. So go right in and do that. Once again, thank you so much for joining the channel. I really appreciate it. Comment, like, share this post with a friend. So that way you guys get your picks in for all the NFL action and college football action. And on top of that, guys, and I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart, subscribe to the page. So that way you guys get updates on when I have drop free picks and videos to you guys about football. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.